G'day patrons, left a little bit late today. I've just only managed to get out here very late this afternoon. The sun's already started going down. I was planning to show you calibrating the new probe for the Blue Lab. She's just not getting very accurate at the moment, and once I calibrate it, there's a little icons down the bottom to say that she's calibrated correctly, and they're just not staying anymore, so I need to recalibrate her. Some of the leaves I'll show you in a minute were looking a little bit dodgy and yellow, so I thought I'd do a quick test for nitrates and nitrite. I'm not worrying about ammonia. If there's, I figure if there's no nitrite showing up, there's no issues with the ammonia. And as you can see, there's loads of nitrate, so pretty happy with that. Yeah, I can't find any little cups to put them in down here, so I have to bring something down. I got some more Charlie carp. This time I got a different one. I got their premium organic fertilizer. So that one's got some added seaweed and bits and pieces in there. So the reason why there is so much nitrate in there at the moment, even though I haven't had much Charlie carp, is because I put about just under a quarter of a cup of urine in here, well-aged urine on the weekend. So that was enough to send her through the roof. Iron, I have a feeling I'm lacking a little bit of iron, but I put the iron in a box the other week and I can't find where I put the box while I was tidying up under the house getting ready for moving stuff out. So I'm just going to dose up with a spoonful under the inlet of every bed. The beetroot got planted out. I've left them in clumps. I divided some of them and put some single ones out, but most of them I just left together. We tend to eat a lot of the leaves as they come through, so I don't mind if there's only small little bulbs. The chard, we've been hoeing into the chard, but just to show you on this cardamom, there's a little bug down there. The cardamom's got a little bit of a yellow tinge on the edges. That could be just because of the temperature at the moment. The same with the mushroom herb. I figure it's just a little bit too cold for this tropical loving plant. The chards are all looking good. There's a couple I harvested from last night, still haven't stood up. They're putting out loads of leaves. We've taken a fair few off a couple of the plants here. Pretty chuffed with that. The Okinawan spinach doesn't look too badly affected, and neither does the Warrigal greens, which normally comes up with a bit of an iron deficiency if it was that. So I'm just going to dose up with a bit of iron just to be on the safe side anyway. And the thyme is liking a little bit of sunlight. I'll just show you quickly around here. I did notice earlier we have some scat from some caterpillars, so probably got some magpie moth caterpillars hiding on there somewhere. I had a bit of a look earlier and I couldn't find them, so I might just give it a bit of a spray when I pull the dipole out for the front patch. Down here with the hoe and knock, you can't see it there, but there is a little bit of a yellowing around the edge. The main leaves, like on this plant here, they're coming out, the new leaves I should say, are coming out nice and dark. So I think also too, because this is a tropical plant, it might be feeling the effects of the cold a little bit. Not a lot else down here to show you. I did do a little bit of a feeding mission on these guys the other day with some compost. Oh, we do have the mulberries. The mulberries, if I can get this to focus on them, there we go. The mulberries, they're starting to send out little fruit buds and also leaf buds as well. So I was hoping to propagate some new plants before the end of the season, but Bianca suggested probably not a good idea with everything that's going on at the moment. The blueberries were fed up with a couple of handfuls of the compost. Still haven't fed up this large bed here, which is probably a good thing because the Warrigal greens will bounce right back and we'll cut them right back before I feed them up. I did feed up a couple of barrel beds over there, but I'm looking at doing a longer clip for YouTube, so you can suss out what I've done there on that clip. I was planning to do it on the weekend and yesterday on Monday. On the weekend, old mate down the back there had his radio blaring, so I couldn't shoot anything for YouTube. I would have got a copyright strike. And today and yesterday, two houses that way are getting more deck put on, so they had power saws and hammers and everything running. So yeah, a little bit loud to shoot a clip for YouTube. But anyway, I thought I'd give you a bit of a look. One thing I have been thinking of, this ginger, the mothers here, I'm going to pick the nicest looking bits. I think that one's a real nice one. And I'm going to plant them out again down in here, just along the front. I may tell people about it on YouTube, I may not. We'll just wait and see how they turn out. But I do want to put some honey snap peas in there. So and get at least a little bit from Bianca by the end of the season. And just to show you up under there, my mess, I've been dragging stuff out from under the house again and doing a bit of a clean up. So yes, if you're a local, there may be some stuff up for grabs coming up soon. A few different bits and pieces aquaponic plumbing wise. But anyway, I'm just rabbiting on now. I'm going to leave it there. I do hope you're all well and happy, patrons, and I will catch you all online. Cheers, folks.